Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. If you are rewatching this and you're not joining us live, please make sure you take a second and like and subscribe to Fresh Baked WDW down below. I'm gonna get everything pulled up here on my computer. It's down here in front of me, so give me just 1 second. There we go, there's that. Hi Brian, hi Dee Dee. Whoops. Hi Porkins, hello Christina. How's everybody doing? Hi Eric. Hi Jose. Yeah, Jose Castillo, Disneyland, shout out to you. Stan, Mark, hello Dark Bunny. How's everybody doing? Hi Seth. How are you, buddy? Oh, I got your Instagram messages like, I don't know, at least 14 hours after you sent them, or maybe like 3 days afterwards. Hi Mark, that's funny. Hi Miranda. How are you? Miranda084 to be precise. How's everybody doing? Is everybody all right? Hey, howdy, hey Jen, how are you? Jen's the best. She's gonna, every time I see Jen's name, it reminds me, hey, if you have not joined the Fresh Baked NSA group on Facebook, be sure to do that. Dark Bunny, I have not, because I have not yet spoken with Dave, and I assume you sent it out to that P.O. box, so. Miranda's good. I'm so glad that you're well. Seth, it is so cold. How cold is it in Florida right now? In Nashville, I should have looked right before we started, but it is quite chilly. I think like, yeah, so I haven't received it yet, Dark Bunny, but thank you. That was very nice of you. I'll be down there in March. I assume this is when I'll be getting some stuff from them. 49, that's not too bad, Seth. It's like, I don't know, in the 30s or something here. Oh, Jeff, I'm so glad that this is the highlight of your day. I'm glad that glad you're here joining us. Hi, Dan. How are you? Yes, you are, Jen, for real, no doubt. 12. Mark, where are you? I've forgotten. Forgive my brain. It's not very good. My brain, that is. Porkins says it's 55. Oh, I just got a notification on my computer that part 3 of the New Year's Eve vlogs just imported to YouTube, so that will be up for you guys tomorrow. Hallelujah. So that's good news. If you have not yet, the New Year's Eve part 2 just posted actually on the channel. So after the live stream, 9 degrees in New York, Christina. Dang girl, it's cold. Hi from New Zealand, Karen Logan. Not my friend Karen Logan from New England, but the one from New Zealand. Hello. Hot down there. My goodness. 67 in Phoenix. That's that's cold for Phoenix, right? I feel like it is. I don't really know. Yes, Brian is correct. What did Brian say? He said, be sure to like this video and follow Fresh Baked WDW on Instagram and the Got all that? Good. The Fresh Baked NSA group on Facebook. Actually, Fresh Baked WDW is also on Facebook, so you can find, because I usually try and like share the video out there. I know, they're hard, the words and the stuff and the things. Yes, I figured, listen, I was editing, I've been editing this afternoon. I'm trying to get the rest of the New Year's Eve vlogs edited so I can post them throughout the rest of the week, and I got today's video, like, just got it done, which is why it's so late, like 8 o'clock, or 8:30, I suppose, getting it, hey Nate, getting it posted, so, yeah. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and post it, and then you lovely people can go and watch it after the live stream. It'll give you something to do after our live stream. So I guess I was a few minutes early, too, so sorry about that, but I'm trying to make up for last week when I was like, a bazillion hours late. Sorry about that again, you guys. Last week is the day that I actually drove down to Disney to film. So I was driving down and traffic was so terrible getting down there. I mentioned it in last week's live stream, but it was so bad. Karen! Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Karen said that they're going to Hong Kong and Japan in September and going to the Disney parks. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. Have an amazing, amazing time. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I have discovered here in the wonderful world of YouTube that the notifications don't always come through. So you NSA people, if you don't get the notification, you are forgiven from me. You are forgiven. Jose is going to Disneyland, the original park. So am I. When are you going, Jose? I'll be there in March. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, last week's live stream, and then I didn't get to, right, how can it be an NSA, a notification squad, if you don't get any notifications? The no notification squad. Disneyland Paris, congratulations, Annie, that's fantastic. That is probably my next goal is Disneyland Paris, only because I want to go to France and Europe, and I've been to Europe, but I want to go to France and Paris, so that's probably next on my overseas agenda. Hello, Steve. Happy New Year to you too. What was it? Oh, you go every Sunday, Jose Castillo. Well, I'll be there in March. Well, I'll be there on a Sunday though. Nope. Sorry. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. So, anywho, so the no notification squad. That's good, Jen. We need that. We need that group too, probably. Everybody needs their group, really. So I just wanted to hop on here for a little bit, you guys, and chat with you guys about your new year. Hello, Alex. Thanks for just tuning in. And tell you, I mean, you're going to see a lot of it in the vlogs this week from EPCOT, but you're not going to see so much of my New Year's Eve stuff from Magic Kingdom. Well, my New Year's Eve stuff from Magic Kingdom, because actually I went and filmed 2 shows, maybe. Was it 2 shows, or was that the day I did 3 shows? That may have been the day that... Oh, I'm so sorry that your connection sucks, Joy. I hope mine is going to work out today. I'm on, like, no Comcast today. Bye, Comcast. It's down here. No Comcast today. I'm on Verizon data today, because my wonderful parents gifted me with unlimited data, because aren't they the best? So thank you, Rob. I will keep up the work. I appreciate that compliment. So yeah, I think connection should be fine today. Anyway, squirrel. On New Year's Eve, I did survive. Hi, Krista Joe. I got your message on Facebook. I think I sent you the request. I think. Unless I got sidetracked, because, you know, my brain. What was I saying? Eve. Thank you, Joy. Yes, on New Year's Eve, I went to Magic Kingdom. I filmed 3 shows that morning, like the first half of the morning, and then left. I was like, nope, y'all, bye. There's too many people here, and there were so many people. That was not... was that? It's all getting like a little mixed up in my brain. But one day that the Magic Kingdom hit capacity, but then it opened back up. And it did again on New Year's Eve. Now I can get in because I have a Premium Plus pass or whatever it is. I have the annual pass where I can get in anyway. So thank you, Steve. He said the way I break up the trips into multiple shows is brilliant. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer Conklin. How are you? Happy New Year to you, too. Sorry, that was so informal to call you Jen when your name is Jennifer. So anyway, then I went back to Magic Kingdom because I just wanted to, for me, no offense to you guys, but not to take you long, but just because I wanted to go back to Magic Kingdom. So I went back to I took a nap at the hotel, went back to Magic Kingdom, and I did end up filming the fireworks. Oh, spoiler alert. I did end up filming the fireworks, but I did not have my gimbal, which my phone is on actually right now, but I did film them. They are all shaky and all crazy, but I did film them so that those will be at the very end of the trip report. Happy New Year to you too, Air Deal. Happy New Year to you too. So what did you guys do for New Year's? You know what I did for New Year's Eve because it's posting right now as the week continues. But anyway, I do want to know what you did. If you did something exciting, or you just like sat on your couch, or like, you know, did nothing. That's okay too. Jen went to bed early. Hey, you know what? Ain't no troubles with that. Joy went to Medieval Times. I've been to Medieval Times like once in The one in Chicago, or was that outside of New York? I can't remember. I think it was the one right outside of New York. So I guess maybe New Jersey. Went to medieval times. Fun. That's a fun place to go for New Year's Eve. Somebody played Xbox. Mark played Xbox. Rad. I don't play video games, by the way. So I don't know why. They're just not my thing, I suppose. Oh, Caitlin watched vlogs all night. Oh, my vlogs. Well, thanks. That's so awesome, Caitlin Garnett. Garnett. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Local brewery. That sounds fun. Alex stayed in with Netflix because it was -9 Alex. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? And where are you from? Dang, son. 9 degrees. Or ma'am. Are you a girl, Alex, or a boy, Alex? I can't tell. Your picture is like this big. Watch my niece and nephew's band play a show. Oh, man, that's fun. Watch Stranger Things, board games. Awesome. Dan watched the live stream of the fireworks of the Magic Kingdom. I was not there for when they live streamed. I was there the night before. And there was blue billion people there the night before, so I cannot even imagine on the night of. As I said in my vlog, and maybe it was Dan that commented, but when I went into EPCOT, because I went late, as I said in, excuse me, part 1 of the, boy, Alex. Okay, sorry about that. Fahrenheit. St. Louis, Missouri. Is that cold in St. Louis right now? Wow. Dang. Anyway, so I went later, like at, like 3:30 or 4 or something like that, and good golly, you guys, it was, I thought I was gonna die, and I was like running short on gas anyway, so, yeah, yikes. But I think most of the people, I think Dan was the one that commented this, a lot of people are going to Magic Kingdom, and the way that you go in, you go in, and you stay to the left to go to Magic Kingdom, and then kind of exit right to go to EPCOT, and holy Moses, you guys. It took forever. But it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. All right, let me see. I got behind. If I miss you, Super Chat is on, but you don't have to worry about that if you don't want to. I'd much rather you go to patreon.com/David Reynolds, but... Rebecca had dinner, then went to sleep early. You go, girl. I will tell you, at hour, I don't know, 7, 8, whatever it was, when it was 11 o'clock or so, I was like, you guys, I am so tired. I just want to go. I want to go to the hotel and go to sleep. But I didn't, because I got them fireworks for y'all. Watch the ball drop. New Year's Rockin' Eve. Y'all, did you see Mariah Carey? Okay. It was not as bad as last year, but that hot tea, though, I could actually go for some hot tea. They told me there was going to be hot tea here in my Mickey Mouse Halloween cup, but there's no hot tea. Oh, let's see. Alex, you're in PCB. Oh my gosh, so it was really cold coming back to Missouri. That's crazy. What's my favorite Disney hotel that I've stayed at? Okay, William Liley asked that. I haven't stayed at a lot. I haven't stayed at a lot of the fancy hotels because I ain't got that much money. I'm just a poor old school teacher, and I'm a single school teacher, so I ain't got that much money. But I love Art of Animation. But I've also stayed at Port Orleans was it French Quarter or Riverside? Oh crap. I don't remember if it was Riverside or Port Orleans. I think it was Port Orleans, and I really, really, really enjoyed that hotel. So maybe check that one out. I can't really tell you about the fancier ones, but I've always wanted to stay at the Polynesian. That's goals, the Poly one day, but money, y'all. Did I try Silent Groove? I did not try Silent Groove. I did go and film it, and that is on tomorrow's video. You'll see me stop at Silent Groove and kind of show you a little bit about it, but I did not actually do it. I should have, but I didn't. there was actually quite a line. It was, I got there pretty early on, and there was, I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, you got to go do Silent Groove before everybody gets there," and there was quite a line there. I'm surprised that they invited Mariah Carey back again also. But as, who was it? I saw in like a meme or something. Or like a GIF. I don't remember what it was, but Jenny McCarthy was like positive. She was like something about everybody deserves second chances or something like that. So I thought that was good. Brian, -16 Celsius. Son, I don't know if that is in Fahrenheit, but I'm sure it's real cold. Dang. Yes, poor dear indeed. Krista Joe caught up on vlogs. Awesome. Oh, did you have fun on your vacation, by the way? I hope you did, Krista Joe. I forgot that you were down there in Florida. Have I ever tried an extra early morning magic ticket? Extra early morning magic ticket, is that Disneyland? Y'all help me out. The early morning magic ticket. Or is that like special like ticketed event that you pay for? It is Walt Disney World, Steve? Oh, you're the one that asked the question, so you know. I know what you're talking about, but they don't always have that. No, in answer to your question. No, I have not tried that. It's the one that you pay for it, yeah, and you pay $70. No, maybe I should one time, but it is. Thank you, guys. It's not extra magic hours. It's like a special, like a separate ticketed event. Is it really that great? I mean, are all the attractions open and stuff? I don't know. I just go all the time, and so it's like, meh, if I get to ride it, I don't, if I do, it's like, whatever. And I feel like that would be the benefit of, like, going, when there's not that many people there, is getting to ride everything, or maybe I'm wrong. Only 3 attractions. Clearly, Steve, I have not done my homework on this event. Yeah, you don't go often. Okay, and you know what? If you don't go very often, then that might be something that, that you invest in. Excuse me. For me, yeah. Yeah, I do. The extra magic hours for staying at the hotel are awesome. So if you stay at a Disney hotel or at a Walt Disney World hotel, or they just added the ones in the Disney Springs area, or they will this year sometime. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the extra magic hours are awesome because you either get morning hours, each day, or you get like evening hours each day, which are awesome. If you're not a resort guest, I try not to go to those parks when they have, like, let's say if I'm not staying on property on Monday, let's say Magic Kingdom has extra magic hours, I go to one of the other 3 parks because I know that most of the hotel guests, because they know about extra magic hours, are going to go to Magic Kingdom, making it a little bit more crowded. So I usually try and go to one of the other ones, but that's just a little hint, just a little tip what I do. Editing photos and videos to put up on social media and print, girl, you do it, Krista Joe. It does. That is my life now. Every time I come back from vacation, once I've edited or once I've filmed, like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 15 hours of footage, probably more than that actually, to edit it all down into the weeks that and the videos that you guys see. It takes a while coming back from vacation. I kind of needed a vacation after my vacation afterwards, but side conversation to live chat. Oh, that's a side conversation. I'm not doing marathons this weekend, but I have a good friend who is, Danette, who's joined us in streams before she is headed to Disney World to do the marathon down in Disney World. So yeah. Hi, Disneyland Solo Traveler. Welcome. Welcome. Bienvenue. Peter Pan, 7 Dwarves. Those are the ones that are open during that ticketed event. So. Let's see. I'm trying to get caught up on all y'all's wonderful comments. I like getting the early morning tickets because it's just nice to walk down a not so crowded Main Street. There is something to be said about that, Caitlin. And I'll be back in February, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a little bit less crazy when I'm there in February. It will be less crazy than it was this past trip because it has to be. There's no way that it won't be. So I'm just hoping that I'll get something like that. So where I can just take it easy. Rose Taylor, hello. You go on to theater rehearsal. Thank you for the compliment on my hair. It's growing out for the fall. We're growing it out just a little bit. Do I think Disney should take more chances and do some more original lines? Original rides. Words. Like Big Thunder Mountain and Expedition Everest. I got it. Lately it's been a lot of IPs. Yes, hippity hoppity. I am all for some original ideas. I love the IP attractions too. Like I love Frozen Ever After. I love it. But I would love to see them just come up with some sort of intellectual properties, Disneyland Solo Traveler, IPs. So like Star Wars is an IP. Like a movie, based on a movie. Frozen is an IP. So yeah, so absolutely. I would love to see them come up with some, like, you know, different new stuff. They do original rides so well. They do everything so well, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, Jane. Jane asked if they have elected a new mayor for Main Street USA. I don't know. I am interested to see how they handle that. I retweeted, actually, this is kind of related but not, Mimi Kaboom from Citizens of Hollywood in Disney's Hollywood Studios also passed away. And I retweeted a video that one of the Orlando maybe attractions, or I don't know who it was, where they had caught them doing like a pie eating contest. So go to my Twitter after this, which is David_@_Disney, and I retweeted that video, which is really it's really good. Good to see how they recognized it and handled it. So I know King Jose TV asks, I know you use your phone to vlog, but what do you use to hold your phone? I use a gimbal. So, and Dave over at Disneyland tried this for a little bit, but it is a Zhiyun, Zhiyun Smooth Q. It's from Asia. China maybe? I don't exactly know, but it just kind of like holds, this is my phone case, holds your phone like this, and then it has a motor that makes it go up like this, a motor that makes it go like this, and then there's one that makes it go like this. So it has three different motors. So yeah. Oh, I don't know, Joy. Is anybody else's connection cutting out in and out? Is it me? I'm not getting any notification that tells me that it's me. Oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I hope that helps, King Jose TV. It's a Zhiyun, Zhiyun, I think is how you spell it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think maybe it's your on your end, Joy. I'm sorry. Yes, a next original ride, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Kind of an original idea, although it's based on the shorts, the Mickey and Minnie shorts, so kind of, but not really. Rob asks if I like the gimbal. I do. I love it. I've never had any problem with it. I will tell you, last week's live stream was the first time I have another like slim case. This has my cards like stuck in the back. So I've had another slim case to put on my new iPhone 8 Plus, which is what we're watching on right now. And it has glass on the front and the back. So I was like, David, you got to get a case for that because you can't be waltzing around Disney World holding that, excuse me, holding that phone. But I did, because the weight of the 8 Plus, so the larger one, with that case was too much to keep for the motors to keep up with. So I ended up having to not use the case when I'm filming using the gimbal. So that is the only like downside of the gimbal, but I actually really love it. And there's different settings that you can go on. I do the 2-click one where wherever I move it, that's where it slowly pans to. So, Steve asks, I've seen Fresh Baked with another dude, but Grace was there. How did the whole Fresh Baked WDW start? It's a great question, Steve. So our good buddy Laramie, who you can find at Laramie on the Loose, started the Fresh Baked WDW channel. He is actually in a what it means to be a fresh baked muffin, how it means what I don't know what it means to be a fresh baked muffin or something like that. It's a video on the main Fresh Baked channel. And so he was a friend of theirs. And Rob, yes, that's it. Most likely. Smooth Q. Mm-hmm. So he moved to Florida and lives in Florida now. So what it means to be what does it mean to be a fresh baked muffin? Thank you, Porkins. Anywho, so he started the channel and then switched over to Laramie on the Loose and started his own channel. And I had guest appeared on the channel before when he was the host. And so, so then I reached out to Dave and said, hey, need another host? And so the rest is now me. So that's kind of how it happened. That was a great question. I can't remember who asked that. I'm so sorry. I missed it. Sorry, can't find it again. Steven, I'm kind of with you, bro. Unless it becomes a problem for you and your family, go for it. Do I like the Disney phone cases? This is Astro BaconBot with swine and galactic stuff and all that stuff. But Astro BaconBot is what I call you from Insta. Do I like the Disney phone cases that they print in front of you? They seem very expensive for what you get. I have never gotten one. I did cover them in a vlog that I don't know when it will happen. If you're on Instagram with me, which is Fresh Baked WDW, then you saw the clip of me and ICANN the robot where he says Fresh Baked. Actually, I think he says Fresh Baked. But anyway, we'll go with Fresh Baked. From that vlog, I actually show you where you can get those in Tomorrowland. But I've never actually gotten one, so I can't really answer that positively or negatively. Yep, that's right. David on the West Coast, David on the East Coast. East Coast David, here I am. Represent. If Disney was going to make this is Brian. Thank you, Brian, for the question. If Disney was going to make a film based on a ride, what ride would you want to be made into a film? Film based on a ride. I would want to. His pick would be a Figment movie. Mine would be Big Thunder Mountain. Thank you, Jose, King Jose 99 on Instagram for the follow. I appreciate that. That would be my. That would be what I would prefer. A Big Thunder Mountain Railroad video, like a good old Western. But awesome. Not that Westerns aren't awesome, because some of them are great. Any plans to stay on property in the future? Would love to see more Disney World hotels. Okay, Disneyland Solo Traveler. That's a great question. I was actually going to film some hotel stuff this last trip. However, I was too pressed for time because I had to be at certain parks on certain days to catch like the fireworks on the 30th and the fireworks on the 31st and things like that. So I do plan to go to hotels. Maybe when I go back in February, I'll be able to spend a day where I go to a couple hotels. So that would be goals right there. A New Year's Eve resolution, perhaps, to film some more hotel stuff. So there are some old, excuse me, you guys. There are some old episodes, definitely, Rob. I'll get back to that in a second. Some old looks at, excuse me, gosh, at the hotels that Laramie did, but I plan to go on to some of those for myself, too, because I haven't been to some of them, and get a drink of water. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm going to take my Halloween mug with me. He's back. Evan told me to get water, so I'm doing it. Whatever Evan says, David does. So, well, not whatever, but. So yeah, plan to do some more hotel stuff, but go check out some of the old stuff as well. Thank you for the welcome backs. I'm much better, Evan. Thank you. Girl from Ipanema, that would have been great. Man, I wish I should have had it like right here on my computer. Good night, Rob. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Cool Halloween Mickey cup. I'm pretty sure this one came from Kroger or something. I don't really know. You can buy one here. Which hotel am I staying at when I visit Disneyland? Brandon Wong asks. I'll be staying not at a Disney hotel, but I'll be staying one there on Harbor. I don't remember the name of it. So, there you go. But it's one of those ones on Harbor there. That's within walking distance. I stayed there last time too. Oh my gosh, Mark, you're so right. And I did not actually buy that that dinosaur hand puppet. Yeah, I didn't actually buy the dinosaur hand puppet, but I definitely should have. So, if I had rum in there, I definitely would have stopped and got some. Ashley, you're just in time. You made it just in time. You're only, you know, like, I don't know, 30 minutes late. It's fine. You're right on time. Somebody works for the Kroger company. Woo, 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 woo. I have a friend that does. Fresh bait, yeah. This is me catching up with all your comments. Krista Joe asks a great question, and the answer is yes, Krista Joe. She says, have you thought about doing a Christmas/New Year's Eve featurette? Yes. For people who are brave enough to go to the parks for the holidays like I did. Absolutely. That is the plan. I did not go for Christmas this year. I might try and go next year. It's just difficult because I'm here in Nashville with my family for Christmas, but definitely one for New Year's Eve. That's why a lot of the videos that you'll see here for the New Year's Eve vlogs this week, that's right. I ain't about to be replaced by no dinosaur, y'all. Look, see, you distracted me. Yes, I'm going to do that featurette. That's why a lot of the stuff from the vlogs this week, that's where I was, show a lot of, you know, like crowds and where the tape is and where, you know, where you can exit and enter and things like that, so that you can, so that you will know where to go if you're brave enough or crazy enough, I guess is really the more appropriate thing, to go to the parks on New Year's Eve. Yikes. Yes, it is an earworm for sure. Ooh, -8 in Wisconsin. Golly. Rob, thank you, sir. He said, well, I'm going to go back to your original comment because I did agree with it. Rob, where is Rob? He said, would love to see your take on the Edison when it opens full-time soon. When I go back in January, oh, Evan, thank you so much. When I go back in January, I hope to stop by the Edison if it's fully opened, for sure. Evan says, by the way, Happy New Year, squirrel. Thank you, Evan. That's very kind of you. Gifted us $20. I really, really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much, sir. And Evan, I'm coming to your home place. I'm coming to Oregon, so I need some help. I only have a day, but I need some help. Where do I go? What do I do? Brian asks, have I seen the updated Hall of Presidents, and what did I think of the Trump animatronic? I did see Hall of Presidents. Y'all be nice down here, y'all, okay? Don't be saying anything rude or I will put you in timeout. Anywho, Portland, Elizabeth Ann. Actually, I'll be driving all the way through because I'm starting in Seattle and driving all the way to LA, so I'll be driving through. I have seen the Hall of Presidents Trump animatronic, and the Hall of Presidents, do y'all hear Alexa in there talking? Oh, oh dear God. Anyway, I have seen it, and the new video, the new film that they did, she does want my attention, no kidding. The new film that they did is spectacular. The new, like, you can tell that the projectors are top notch. All the images that are in there are all top notch. But like, yes, the film is really well done. I do miss Morgan Freeman a lot, but the new voice, the new voiceover is she's great too. The animatronic, as in all animatronics, not just his animatronic, but all the animatronics of all the presidents, are not meant to see right here. So they're not meant for us to zoom like straight up into them so you can see their like flaws and everything like that, like the bags under my eyes because I was tired because it's New Year's Eve. They're meant to see at a distance. So from a distance, it looks a whole lot better than it does up close, in my opinion. Up close, it does not look good. Like, it doesn't look good. But in my opinion, from a distance, it looks like him. Look at that. I got through that whole thing. And didn't say one thing negative. Okay. She does. She did have an opinion on that animatronic. Do I plan on highlighting any Run Disney events? Well, Andy Nelson, I would love to if they ever overlap with the time that I'm there. I'm not a runner, as you can tell by my svelte physique, but I would love to like go check them out if they overlap with the time that I'm in Disney World. I do need to bring Alexa along as a co-host. Who needs Alexa when you got Grace? I know she's in here. I see her commenting. Oh no, I said her name again. Is she gonna say something else? Grace says, can we talk about how I was looking at Walt Disney World hotels to stay at 2 weeks from now, and the Animal Kingdom Lodge was $2,007 a night? Girl. That is a big ol' hard pass. Nope. Hard pass on that one. Not a chance. My P box is not set up yet. My P.O. box. I'm still toying with the idea of a P box. I don't know. Do I need one? Email me. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Let's see. I do think that website was drunk. $2,007. That is. No. No. Master of Baking Bot, that's fantastic. The cast of the new Fresh Bait show. Dino Hand Puppet host. And Alexa companion. That is top-notch stuff right there. Krista Joe. Oh, hang on. Girl. Disney's Grand Floridian. Price for a hotel room, standard rate room night. Next week, $3,286. Thanks to Grace for that information. Holy Moses up on that mountain getting them 10 commandments. Are you kidding me? That's redonkulous. Krista Joe watched Tim Tracker's video when he went, and she completely agrees. Animatronic does not look good, and noticed that the speech pattern was off. Yeah. Jeff Johnson asked if somebody lived in Florida or moved to Florida. Could they join me on my Fresh Baked Adventures? Sure, just come hang out. Yeah. I always love for people to come hang out. You saw, we've had people hang out all the time. You know, like John David, I don't know if he's, or, yeah, I don't know if John David's in here. I always want to call him John Mark. Posturtle, Posturtle. He's in the comments of the videos in case you're interested. Yeah, he's hung out before. Ryan has hung out before. So, yeah, absolutely, Jeff. If you're there at the same time I am, come hang out. Grace, where were you, girl? I done did 11 shows without yo behind. February 17th through 21st or something like that. Mark it. You would love to send me stuff. Okay, Ladies and Solo Traveler, I will vastly consider it. What do I think about Pixar Period and DCA? Well, I don't have as much, like, love and, well, not love, but I don't have as much dedication to DCA as, like, you California folks do, so I love it. I love a good Pixar movie, and I love a good Pixar Period. I hope they add some Coco stuff, like, permanently, because Coco's the best movie ever made. We were thinking of going next year. Emma Rose Williamson, will you help me out? You're thinking about going where? Because I don't know. I don't know where it says you were going. And my computer right now is frozen because Elsa got a hold of it and said, so we're gonna have to reboot, which is okay. I'll just have to find you guys on here on the comments on my little bitty phone. Little bitty phone. Yes, I pay Grace in candy corn. Oh, no spoilers from me for Coco, Dark Bunny, but girl, boy, person, human, you better go see it. You better go see it. Evan, I'm seeing your messages, thank you. I will get back to you after the show. Magic Kingdom at EPCOT. I highly recommend Magic Kingdom at EPCOT. Do you mean for New Year's Eve? Hi, Regina. Welcome. I'm so glad you joined. It doesn't matter. I don't care how late you are. You're here. That's the most important part. Emma Rose, I want to help you. Are you planning on going to Magic Kingdom and Epcot for New Year's Eve? Because I do not recommend that. now that I have, I know Carly Ballard, the Christmas candy corn, like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I do not recommend you go to Magic Kingdom and Epcot on New Year's Eve if you've never been to Magic Kingdom or Epcot. Like, if you've never been to either of those parks or any of the parks, please, for the love of God, do not come this week. Okay, yes, and New Year's Day. What is it like on New Year's Day? I'll get to that in just a second. If you've never been before, if you can come a different week, please do it. You will not have a positive, I don't think, you'll have a very positive opinion of Disney when you leave. I don't think. Because the crowds, they were insane, Emma Rose. They were crazy. So, in my opinion, go a different time. And then if you want to come back and do the crazy, like, with the crazy people, please do that. Please. But don't. My dream job, go to Disney and get paid in candy corn. Well, just hit Grace up, because her reality is your dream come true. Am I ever going to get some of those fresh-baked Disneylanders to come down and join you? I would love that to happen, Jeff. I know that one of Dave's goals was for him to come to Disney World, so that would be fantastic. I would make a special trip down there just for him, too. Regina says, just seeing the New Year's Eve crowds on the video made her introvert self anxious. Honey, it was rough. Really like to be there on her birthday, which I didn't realize that was your birthday, New Year's Eve. Happy belated birthday, Regina. That's fantastic. And I said it on today's video, it's like one of those places that you really need to go at least once and experience New Year's Eve. Kind of like New York, in my opinion. You got to go and like experience it, but don't let it be your first time. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. Evan says, I want to get a bunch of people together and stay at the Copper Creek Cabins. Sign me up. They look amazing. I remember seeing, like, watching them get built and thinking, holy Moses, those would be great to stay at. And, like, the ones that kind of remind me, because they're right there on the water. Those are the ones, like, right on the water, right? They reminded me of the ones over there at the Polynesian, which are also, like, they're over top of the water, which is super extra. But, yes. Yes. Sign me up. Steve asked, what's the longest line that I've ever waited on? It's a great question. And when Toy Story Mania, which is our, y'all's is Disneyland, are y'all Midway Mania and we're Mania, or are y'all Mania and we're Midway Mania? I always get confused in my brain. Toy Story, Night Dark Bunny. I waited probably 2.5-ish hours for Toy Story once. Yeah. And then Trooper Clark says something about stand by for flight of passage. Actually, we really lucked out because we got to go to Pandora, the World of Avatar, like the day before official opening, which you can actually go back, and I think that's on this channel, and see, or either that or it's on the main channel. No, it's on this channel. And you can go in and see my first trip to Pandora. So we were able to just kind of walk in. So only like 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, because people didn't realize that it was open yet. Then Emma, don't go. Don't do it. I'm just going to go ahead and call it for you. Don't do it. If you're not crowd people, you do not want to be at Magic Kingdom or EPCOT on New Year's Eve at all. New Year's Day, I have a friend that's down in Florida right now, and it might not be bad to go like right after. It's not as bad for sure, but it's difficult to say this year because I went to Animal Kingdom when you'll see that video. I don't know when, maybe even in March, who knows, but it rained on New Year's Day in Florida. Like not just like Florida, like, oh, I'm gonna rain for 5 minutes and then quit. It like rained the whole day, and so yeah, so it's not really fair for me to judge it based on this year. But last year when Laramie and I went to, I think we went to EPCOT on New Year's Day. There wasn't nobody there. So Midway Mania is in Disneyland. Toy Story Mania is in Disney World. Thank you, Trevor. What would I consider the worst Walt Disney World? Jeff, with the good questions. What would I consider the worst WDW attraction that is still in operation? That includes Stitch. I did Stitch this time. Again, what would be the worst? Yeah, I guess it's Stitch. Oh, there he is. I'm wonderful. Thanks. Sorry, Palace. I knew you were going to come at me. My apologies. My apologies. We were just talking about you, POS turtle. Post turtle. Post turtle. Is there really a worse ride besides Stitch? There was something that I was... Oh. I watched the American Adventure, which you can see in today's video. Well, you can't see the attraction itself because you're not allowed to film in there. You can take not flash pictures, which I did. But the film in that attraction is really bad. Like, the content is not bad, but like the quality of the film is horrible. How dare you, Evan Layton? He said Country Bear Jamboree. How dare you, sir? It's pretty bad. Yeah, Grace, you go after him. You tell him. You tell him, Grace. Caitlin says that her mom is devastated about Stitch leaving. Okay. I didn't hate it as much as I remembered hating it. I did not like it. But I did not remember... I remember, like, despising it, thinking, like, this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. But maybe I only waited 10 minutes or something this time, but I don't know. It was still pretty bad. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The animatronics in the American Adventure is good, but hello, Arcade Jackpot Master. Welcome. There goes my internet again. Comcast. Thank you, Miranda. You tell him. I love Country Bears too. Hello, Laramie on my list. We were just talking about you before. Welcome. Bienvenue. You made it through New Year's Eve at Magic Kingdom. Well done, sir. And thank you for your service. You didn't miss it. At least not for another 10 minutes. And if you're talking about the show or like the live stream. I can't wait to talk to you about it. I'm sure it was absolutely terrible. Emma Rose says she's never been on Stitch because she heard it was so bad. You know, I did it once. It was fine. Liver Lips was walking around one day and tied your loose shoe. That's fantastic. I actually got a, not this trip, but last time, got a picture with Big Al, who's like my homeboy. Loves some Big Al. Yeah, Disneyland could use some country bears. Why not? I think they would probably revolt. Disneyland people would be like, "Get this crap out of our park." Jeff, you're the one that started all of this about Stitch. I said Stitch. Evan said Country Bear Jamboree. Shamed on him. And I said the American Adventure at EPCOT needs a serious update. So that's what we kind of decided. Yes, thank you, Regina. Everyone, don't forget, like the vid down below. It doesn't hurt you, and it helps me. Like the vid. I wanted to do EPCOT arts, but couldn't get the time off. John David, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'll be there. For the first time. I'm so excited to do the Festival of the Arts. That's going to be like my thing. Laramie, David. He said David. Laramie. He said American Adventure is closing in a couple of weeks. Well, I hope that they redo that video. The film is so bad. That's what I was just telling everybody, is like the quality of the film, not the like the content of the video, but like the like film is just rough. And you know, I heard a cast member like talking with another person about like, well, I think they're just going to update such and such, and you know, da 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 da. But it needs it, like bad. So that makes sense. That it's okay, Evan. If you need to fall asleep, you go and fall asleep. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't even know that it was really like closing. But I did grab a couple of pictures of it. But I'm sure they're just like updating a few things. Thank you, Emma Rose. 100%. Yes, you are exactly right. She's only there for the Voices of Liberty. That's really the only reason anybody goes into the American Adventure. Okay. Evan's never made it through Carousel of Progress. That's another one that could use an update, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's classic, so, you know, like, I like the classicness of it, but it needs an update. Emma Rose, okay, not this trip or the last trip. So, like, my June trip, I spent an entire day at the American Adventure in EPCOT and watched the Voices of Liberty. I think I watched 5 sets back to back. I love some Voices of Liberty. Festival of Arts is beautiful. Caitlin got a painting of Figment sitting on Mickey's shoulders. Oh, see, you guys, I think I'm just gonna fall in love with the Festival of the Arts, because if you didn't know, I'm an art teacher. So, and I love Disney. So, how am I not gonna love it? You know. Laser dust and high def TVs. Yes, that last scene definitely needs an update. Laramie says David just likes the girls in the group. It's true. They're good. They're all good, Laramie. They're all good. All of them. All of them. They all are. We got about 7 minutes, my friends. About 7 minutes before we have to say goodbye. Krista Joe, I'm going to get to that because I couldn't agree. What school do I teach at? I'm not going to tell you the school, but I am in Tennessee. And it's an elementary school. I'll tell you that much. Krista Joe says, I think Epcot needs to put an Emperor's New Groove roller coaster in their park since they're already going to put in a Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. Preach on, sister. If they add a new pavilion, I hope it is whatever country they need to make it so that they can put Emperor's New Groove in there. Mayan, what is that? Is that Mexico? Whoopsie. Jeff, another great question. He says, put yourself in this position. You come into ownership of WDW. Good. Like it. Done. Incan Empire, so Peru. Okay. They need to put in a Peruvian... Incan, thank you. They need to put a Peruvian... screw you, Laramie. A Peruvian pavilion and add that. I have to close one of the the main 4 parks and open a new park. Which do I close and what new park do I create? I close... Currently, right this red hot second, I close Disney's Hollywood Studios and I make a Villains Park. Decision made. Getting caught up on the comment. Y'all making fun of me because I didn't know what country Emperor's New Groove was from. Perfect. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Spain and Brazil. I think you're probably right. My vote is for Brazil. That's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Brazil. But who knows? Mark won something. That is not the name of the class that I teach. Thank you very much, sir. Closing Disney's Hollywood Studios would make me a villain. Yeah, but I'm not going to close Animal Kingdom. It's either Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, and I am not closing no Animal Kingdom. I love it too much. And Hollywood Studios right now is... It's alright, but there ain't even anything for me to film in Hollywood Studios other than a construction update. Yeah, this is true, Laramie. They would all be coming into Magic Kingdom for sure. If I owned Disneyland, how would I change DCA? Well, I've only been to DCA twice, so that makes that very difficult. But I don't know. I loved Cars Land, but it felt weird in DCA to me. Just like I think Star Wars Land is going to feel weird in Disneyland Park. Not that they're not both fantastic. I mean, like, Star Wars Land is going to be unbelievable, and Cars Land is unbelievable. I don't know. I just feel like they feel weird in their places. I don't know. I know, Dan. Dan picked up on that. They're at one point in time they were saying that they were going to have like a Villains Park. Jeff said that I can film the stormtroopers marching into Hollywood Studios over and over and over and over and over. You're exactly right. It actually makes filming difficult in that area because every so often the music like starts up and you're like, really? Now I have to stop and wait for them to pass. And yeah. Good night, Grace. I miss you so very much this trip. Like, you don't even know. It's so difficult to film solo. So hopefully you'll be able to join me in February. Hopefully. Uh-oh. People speaking Spanish. No habla español. No, I'm back in February, Laramie. February. I drive down on the 16th, which happens to be my birthday, the 31st. If these are inappropriate, y'all tell me, because I don't speak Spanish, so I don't really know. Did I? I meant February. Ugh. It's February. 100%. My birthday is in February, and that's when I'm coming to Walt Disney World, so it's February. It is. Okay, thank you. I will block them. Thanks so much. I figured it was. It seemed a little, like, odd, you know, for them to just, like, show up. Block. Anyway, I don't know. Ooh, banned. Ooh, it pops up a little thing. I don't know if it shows. It says, was banned by Fresh Baked WDW. Wow, that makes me sound like a real meanie. Wow. Laramie, I'm not going to be there for Valentine's Day. That's the 14th, son. And I ain't celebrating with you. You nasty. Any plans for a History of Walt Disney World series? Well, I have like a his Secrets and History of the my brain. Wonders of Life Pavilion. The Wonders of Life Pavilion. My next one, I have to figure out still. I don't know if I'm ready to say what it is going to be, but so yes, in answer to your question, but Jeff Johnson sadly has to go. Thank you for the wonderful answers and great laughs. Jeff Johnson, guess what? I gotta go too, brother. So that makes two of us. Yes, I know. I knew a little bit of it to know that some of that was a little bit dicey. Regina, that's brilliant. Celebrate all the holidays just a few days late so you get all the good deals. You're onto something, girl. You're onto something. Unfortunately, it has been an hour and 1 minute, so I will sign off here from this amazing funness with you guys. If you have not watched this week's vlogs, you should be. We are, I am at EPCOT for New Year's Eve this week, so you need to check out, there's a 90 seconds, and there is a part 1 and a part 2, and part 3 and 4 will be out later this week. Part 4 is where you will see the finales of both the EPCOT fireworks and the Magic Kingdom fireworks. So yeah, if you ain't viewed all those, be sure to view all those. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Yes, check out how crazy them crowds are. I already mentioned it, Laramie, so they already knew, but they were here the whole time, so they already knew that. So anyway, you guys, good night, fresh baked and stuff. Love you guys, and au revoir, hippity hoppity, and hope you all have an excellent start to your 2018. Yes, aka the y'all look at all them lines trip report. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not. Until next time, fresh baked and stuff. Love you guys. Bye. See you real soon.